Hello everybody, this is GeminiJets 1975 coming at you with a model review today. This is a somewhat classic model, classic livery anyway. So with me today, I have the 1 to 400 GeminiJets Boeing 767-300 in the Ron Allen livery, or as most model companies call it, the interim livery, which sounds stupid, but whatever. Anyway, with me today I have 5 very special guests. I have Bryce's Aviation and Sirens. Please say hello.
Hello.
I have DeltaFlyerHD. Please say hello. I have DeltaFan 270. Please say hello.
Hi guys.
I have GeminiJetsJayxxx. Please say hello.
Hello, guys.
And then I have AviationWinnipeg. Please say hello.
Hello. There's one more person.
One more person? Who's the other person?
Yeah. Alex.
Yes, Delta MD88 fan. Please say hello.
Hello. Sorry. Yeah, I had some connectors.
Oh, it's okay. All right, guys. So that would make it 6 very special guests today. So I will be doing a livery comparison because some of my compatriots here joining me for the video think that there's very little difference between this livery and the widget livery, which is the one that came right before it. So I will show you a comparison. All right, guys. So before I get started, we do the box first. So here you have limited edition die-cast model 1 to 400. There's the aircraft with the sky in the background. Sky Team, Delta logo, and titles. Boeing 767-300, made for collectors by collectors. Gemini Jets 2 model, which is just an upgraded version of the standard Gemini Jet of the time. So you have the registration N196 Delta November, and then 1400 superior quality, blah blah, yada yada yada. And then right here, the Sky Team logo again, the aircraft. Then you have the barcode, not suitable for children under 14. And then the same as the opposite side of the box. And then on the back, you have about your aircraft. This aircraft first flew in 1997 and was delivered in 1997. And then same as the front on the picture. And it was a 2003 release. If you open up the flap, same as classic Gemini Jets boxes. You have information about the aircraft. There is this particular aircraft. There's specifications of the airplane itself. And then the blabber about Gemini Jets models. Alright guys, so let's get to the model itself. Alright guys, as a lot of you may know, some of you may not, this is most definitely not my favorite Delta livery. Some people are probably laughing about that because I have expressed in no uncertain terms that I cannot stand this livery, but anyway. So you have the windshield and then not so much windshield wipers. There is the blue on the nose and then the red stripe directly underneath that. Got the Sky Team logo, the L1 boarding door. They have started to put pitot tubes on the aircraft now. And then on your landing gear, 196, which is part of the registration. Here is your widget. One thing that they changed about the widget, the angles are more curved instead of angular like they were on the classic Delta scheme. And then you have Delta Airlines. They added airlines to the titles. And then you have your blue stripe, which goes all the way down the aircraft. Here's your 2 overwing exits, plus the egress arrows. Your landing light. Then there's kind of the same somewhat design on the wing, the engines. And then here is the red navigation light. Come down here, your registration, N196DN, the American flag. There's your rear boarding door. And of course, the Delta on the tail with the red and blue modified, whatever you want to call it. It's not even a widget, it's just striping on the tail now. And then back here is your APU exhaust port. All right, turn the aircraft around to the other side. There, of course, is your very large forward cargo door, cargo compartment, and then your rear, your aft luggage / cargo door, and then the registration and all of the other stuff. Okay, if you flip the aircraft over on its back, you have the nose gear and kind of nose gear doors. That's not, there it goes. Okay, silver belly. Then you have the one-piece wing, customary for Gemini jets at the time. The Gemini Jets logo, kind of a modified stand hole. It's a little bit rectangular instead of circular. And then there's your main landing gear. Come down here, silver bottom to the fuselage. There's the bump, the wheel in case the pilot accidentally strikes the runway, then it won't damage the plane as much or at all. And then your underside horizontal stabilizers. All right, guys, so as I promised, I was going to do a comparison. So I just went through the livery. All right. Now, if you come over here, here's a 767-200 in the classic widget livery. I mean, obviously, just regard the spirit of right there because that's just for this one aircraft. But the nose is quite a bit different. The classic livery has the black. This one is just blue it's just blue and red. On the boarding door, the classic has the big sweeping widget, and on the Ron Allen scheme, that does not exist. As I said before, they changed the Delta font greatly, and then Airlines was added, and in blue lettering for the Ron Allen livery. Also, the striping really changed. On the Ron Allen livery, there's a little bit of a red right there at the nose coming up to the boarding door, but it does not continue all the way down the aircraft, whereas in the widget scheme, it started at the cockpit and went all the way back to the back, but it was a thin red line. And then, of course, the biggest difference, well, actually I need to do engines too. On the Ron Allen livery, you have the blue and the red stripe, and on the widget livery, you just have the widget with Delta underneath. And then on the tail, on the Ron Allen scheme, you have just the Delta title plus the blue and the red. And then the blue kind of takes over the whole the whole tail. And then on the classic widget livery, you have the whole Delta widget, which pretty much takes up the whole tail. And then Delta is in block capital letters versus, this, which is capital D and then lowercase ELTA. So personally, I think there is a huge difference. Let me know in the comments if you think it is a huge difference or if you think they're just very similar and people are overreacting. Let me know what you think on that. That is going to be this video's quote-unquote trivia question. So, but here they are kind of right next to each other. I think there's quite a bit of difference, but like I said, let me know what you think. So thank you guys. Do either of my special guests have anything to add to the video before we stop?
Everyone go subscribe to Gemini Jets 1975. You won't be disappointed.
Thank you very much. You guys out there listening, please go subscribe to all of my special guests here. We have the person that just said that, DeltaFan270, go subscribe to him. Bryce's Aviation and Sirens, Delta Indy88 fan, GeminiJetsJayxxx, and AviationWinnipeg. Please do me a huge favor and subscribe to all of these guys. So thank you guys so much for watching as always. Oh, and also DeltaFlyerHD, who came in late. Please like, comment, and subscribe as always, and we will see you in the next video.